So what is going on, guys? Team Gaming here, and today we are going to play some Crossout. And today's video will be pretty special because we are going to do an hour-long grinding session. We are just going to grind scrap, which is very precious nowadays in the market. And yeah, let's see how it goes. So today's build we will be using quite a few builds. I don't know. These things are all decent, like normal scavenger, fast cannon, sniper 2. Yeah. So let's get into battle. So we're going to use the fast cannon build, dual 76mm judge. I featured on my channel a while ago, I believe, about 7 weeks ago, I think. And if you guys like it, you should really check it out. And just being really slow here. So it is on my channel, and go find it. It's probably fast dual cannon or something. I don't know. Anyways, the rest of this video will be time lapse because basically it will be speed up. Alright, because I don't have that much time to really upload all that video. So anyways, I hope you guys will enjoy, and leave a like if you're gonna enjoy this video, and subscribe if you really enjoyed it. Hello guys, I hope you all heard my intro before, and this will be a time-lapse session on like Crossout. So this type of video will be pretty common after this on my channel. Like I will do kind of more of this. And for what we're going to chat in this time-lapse video is actually something about probably my life or the games I play. And today we will be actually just talking about Crossout itself. So I would just like to talk to you guys about the new Crossout update, the Down Children update, which is called, and the current situation in Crossout. So as you guys may know, Crossout, it's free to play, and it is a brilliant game for a free-to-play game, to be honest. And I just have to say, they are putting a lot of effort into it. Especially with the new Down Children update, the hovers, and all those new parts. I think it is pretty... It's awesome. I really like it. But there's this one tiny thing I would like to say. The rare part of the Down Children, which is called the synthesis, it's a bit too OP, to be honest. It doesn't have a limit of ammo, and it can burst fire, and the damage each shot is very good. So I hope they do kind of nerf that. And now, on to the most important problem. On this gameplay, guys, you will see actually how bad the situation of Crossout so-called drone wars has become. So what is drone wars exactly? It is basically people using drone builds every game. Alright, so ask me, okay, I see the problem. Drones are like a normal thing of Crossout. It's a battle. It's a part, and people should be using it. Why not? Alright, so I don't oppose people using drones, but definitely not drone spams. Because, so you see, sometimes on my gameplay video, there are like literally clutters of little red dots on my minimap. And you know what is that? That is basically drones. All drones. And that is so annoying. So, especially with cannon builds, you don't really want to waste your ammo on the drones, to be honest, and then you won't be able to get rid of them. And drones, they have, especially the sidekick, they have a Spectre machine gun on top, basically. If you look closely, it has a Spectre 2 machine gun, which is a epic weapon from the, I believe it is the Nomads faction, I think so. And so you guys see, it is quite difficult for me using a sniper build or a dual cannon build to actually take care of these drones, and my teammates are not really doing much, to be honest. So yeah, and not only the sidekick drones, the fuse drones, which you get from the Night Raiders event, are pretty OP as well. They have a chunk of hit points, and they are very fast. They can chase you down like wherever you go and all that. Yeah. And now up to the flying ones. The flying drones, I would say, are a bit less broken than the drones on the ground, because they've nerfed the flying drones for like 2 times or something, I believe, and they are not as OP as the normal drones. So, but they're still flying, and a cannon vehicle or cannon build will do nothing to it, to be honest. And the DPS of the drones are just horrible. I mean, like, to me, it's horrible. Basically, it's so good, so it makes my build feel horrible, anyways. And especially with the missile drones, I did a video previous on my channel, which is basically bullying low power score opponents with a missile drone and attack drone, and it worked out surprisingly well, which is very concerning, to be honest. And I really suggest you guys go check that video out. It's been released probably last a day or 2 before, and yeah, you guys should really check it out. It's so broken that I'm not even joking. You guys can check it yourself. Anyways, let's go back to turrets, which is something else. And turrets are not that broken, I believe, because they are stable, and they kind of just chill there, and it's more like a mine. So if you go past them, they will shoot, and it will be deadly. But if you just leave them alone, you won't take much damage, to be honest. So turrets, I'm kind of fine with that. So drones and stuff away, let's talk about other weapons, e.g. machine guns. Machine guns, I mean, they are just decent. I don't really mind machine guns. And now we talk about shotguns. Shotguns, what I don't like about shotguns is the shotgun wedge build. They just too OP that, like, basically just chip you up and then wreck your whole base, and then you die. So that is what happens with shotgun wedge builds. And yeah, and I hope they kinda do something about the sledgehammer, because I have never seen someone, or is it, no, it's not sledgehammer, it's called hammerfall. Yes, the legendary shotgun. I've barely seen anyone using that. I've seen people using mandrake, using hurricanes and all that, but not barely any of the hammerfall. So then, let's talk about cannons. Cannons, I like them a lot, because most of my builds are cannons and all that. What I would say is probably nerf them a bit. I mean, like, make them better a bit more. Not nerf, definitely not nerf. Make them more powerful, I think, or increase the structure point even more, because cannons are cannons. They're not like machine guns. So yeah, that is all my thoughts on cannons. Now let's go back. Let's go to missiles, which is a closed version of cannon. Missiles, there's only 2 missiles in the game: Pyre and Hurricane. So I would say the Pyre is kind of fine. It's a homing missile, and it does a decent amount of damage, and it's not too broken. And Hurricane, I actually enjoy Hurricane builds when I test drive stuff, so I don't have much opinion on Hurricane builds. And now let's talk about rockets, which is probably just a teeny tiny bit less broken than the drones. Firstly, the wasps. Oh my god, have you guys seen the carnage of just triple wasp launchers in one single build? If you haven't, I suggest you go to check my dual 76mm frustration build, where I got totally wrecked by wasps, actually, I think. And yeah, it just didn't go well, and I hope they kind of nerf it. Probably, I mean, the wasp is very easy to hide, which made the 56 points of structure a bit, like, you could ignore it, because it's easy to hide and you can barely hit it. And now to something else, like, you know, the damage of the wasps. You could probably nerf it, or I don't know, only make you only shoot one shot per volley. 2 shots are just too OP. And now up to the cricket. The cricket, I feel like it's decent. It's quite decent for a epic build, epic part, and it's not too broken. So crickets, I think they're fine. They're not as broken as wasps. And I think all the downtrodden builds, I said it. Yes, and now melee weapons. Talk about melee weapons. I would say they're fine. Melee weapons, like augers, buzzsaws, and all that. That's all good. Harvesters, I kind of like if they could buff harvesters a bit more, because I really like harvesters, and like I think they don't do much damage right now for harvesters. Now after that, let's talk about something even more broken, which is the Crossout builds. Some of them. So I've already talked about wedge builds, which are very broken. They're horrible and all that. And now let's talk about the frame builds, which kind of annoy me a bit. So frame builds are commonly known as frame spam builds, and what they do is basically they put a cabin and surround it with frames. You know, like if you have a base and if you have a build and the base is a frame basically. So you have frames surrounding the whole cabin and all that, and you place your weapons on the frames. And just do a teeny tiny bit of protection, and you have a low power score, but yet very, very beefy build. What I mean by beefy is that Crossout, they made this rule where if you shoot frames, there's 50% less damage, which made them very durable. I mean, they made this because most of your parts and armor are based on frames. If frames are that vulnerable, you could just shoot frames and destroy all your parts. I understand that, but the frame span build is just too OP, and when people just mounted caucuses on top of that, jeez man, we're done. We're done for. And that is just not fair to most of the players and stuff, especially the low tier players and stuff. And let me think of something else. Well, I think that is actually it for me to talk about Crossout. Like, yeah, actually, that might be it. So, if you guys think this game is pretty good, then download it. It's free. It's all safe, and go to their website, crossout.net, crossout.net, net, yes. So go on their website and download it, and you could probably play with me. Add me as a friend. You see my in-game name is Baymax Forever. I don't know, it's my really old game name before. Anyway, so that is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And if I have a bit more spare time, I'll put some music and hope you guys enjoy.